All right. Today, I want to talk some music stuff. Um, I don't know if this will necessarily cross over into the writing podcast or like my writing channel or whatever, but um, I think it kind of lays more on the side of music. But I had this idea. Okay, I remembered this interview, and it kind of alerted me to a fear of mine as a performer, as a musician, as a player of music, as a writer of music, um, that I won't remember how to play my songs. There's a rapper, his name's Mike, and he's in like the abstract hip hop world. And in an interview, he was talking about how his writing is almost a journal, like his raps are almost a journal of the day. And he kind of laughed about it, but like people, he'll go to shows and people are like, "Oh, play this song," and he's like, "I don't know that song." Like it's his song. Obviously, he made it. Obviously, he wrote it. Obviously, he recorded it and like distributed it and everything, but he doesn't remember. And that's a fear of mine. Like I'll get to a show, or if there's a point where I do make music and like play music that I make at shows, that I won't remember. Like sometimes, like I sit down at sessions and like I'll kind of play a riff. I'm like, oh, like that's interesting, and then I'll play with it. But I don't remember necessarily what I was playing. I know my tuning. If I had a recording of it, I could figure it out, but like I don't have the luxury of like being filmed all the time and remembering like the chords or the notes and stuff, so I'd have to like remember it and play it by ear. Like songs like Little Pen and Every Nail. I don't know how to play those songs. I don't remember what they were. Um, if they're like, I hate using the word simple, but if they're simpler songs like Babyface or like a new song that I'm working on, Small Town Blues, if they're acoustic guitar and a couple bar chords, or they're in my tuning with like some drop D structures, like those are easy to remember or like easier to kind of figure out again. But yeah, I fear not being able to remember how to play my songs. Um, Not that I don't care, not that I don't want to disappoint people, but I have to kind of let those things out and let them be in that way. I'm kind of with Mike in that way where it is sort of like a journal. And if I'm going around not capturing moments and not capturing like something interesting, then why am I doing it? I've said it many times, but like the point of the music and the point of sharing my creative work is so that the people that care about me can have a piece of me. They can have a piece of a moment. They can have a piece of my spirit. And if I can't offer that, then why am I doing it? But obviously, I would like to remember. And then I'll have to think of some other way to record that other than trying to make more content, because that gets in the way of the magic too. But I like sharing this stuff. Maybe writing down little chord structures, little chord diagrams, like I have in the past. But yeah, I fear not being able to play those songs, and it's a goal of mine. Don't quote me on this, but it's a goal of mine to like put more of those clips up where I'm just playing guitar, because I hardly play guitar at all. Um, my kiddos at the moment, if I get a guitar out at all, they come and like cover the strings. Like they'll literally sit in my lap and like cover the strings so no sand will come out. And there has to be like a very serendipitous moment where at night I can be in there and not making a lot of sound. And I feel like the music kind of suffers in a way, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I'd love to like throw a mic on an amp, but you can't have an amp going at 11 p.m. You know, like, it just doesn't work. So unless I have some space sometime soon, supported by videos like this and supported by things like this, and hopefully in the future some album sales and merch, like that won't be possible for a little bit until I can figure it out. But yeah, I want to not only make these moments, but I want to share them too, and I want to be able to give folks like a unique situation live at shows, if that is something that happens in the future, you know, if this music can connect with people, and if I can stubbornly like do it in my own way, then that'll be awesome. But yeah, I just want to remember how to play my stuff. It's a sacrifice. Like sometimes I don't even want to open up with that stuff. Like if I'm gonna think about a bass line, like I want to be with my bass with the DAW open, plugged in, like ready to capture it. Because I'll be driving around like, oh, that's a sweet bass line, or like, oh, that's a sweet thing. Like, but I don't know. I won't replicate it. Like, I wish I could just keep it all in, like, I don't know, like Avatar or whatever, and just like meditate and contain it, and then like release it in the way that I'd like. But obviously that's not gonna happen all the time. So unless I'm living at the studio making a million songs, but. Just thought I'd share this thought. It's a thought that I have, and I don't know, maybe it's something that you relate to as well as a musician or a creator. So do your thing. I guess try to think about that, because you may not remember your lyrics, or just, I don't know, think about ways to do it. So anyways, have a good day, guys. Take care.